these will be my fragrances for the week. I've decided to try and find things I haven't worn in a while, just because I don't want these videos to get boring for everybody and me keep wearing the same stuff. So we've got Tobacco Rose from Papillon at the front there, Shalimar Soufflé de Parfum. In the middle is Guerlain Iris Ganache. At the back we have Laboratory Perfumes Gorse and Rome 63 from 4160 Tuesdays. To the right there is Acqua di Parma's Colonia Essenza, and then at the front we have Bois d'Harmonie from Guerlain. I'll tell you a little bit more about all of these as I wear them through the next few days. Hope you enjoy. Hiya, so it's Saturday night, we are off, we're going to go partying with my dad. We're going to go partying with the old folk in a working men's club, and we're going to choose each other's fragrances. We've both picked 3.
Yep.
And shall I pick yours first?
Go on then.
What have you got?
You've got a choice from, these are samples from Fragrance Samples UK, so you've got a choice from Amouage Sunshine Man.
Okay.
Or Creed Irolfa.
Right.
Or Xerjoff Lira.
Oh, wow.
Different trio, yeah.
I do like Lira. I don't even know if I know what Irolfa smells like.
Citrusy, aquatic. Surprise,
sounds
surprise.
boring.
From Creed.
I would love you to smell of Lira.
Okay.
Yeah?
I'll wear that then.
You up for it?
Yep. Lira is kind of vanilla,
yeah,
gourmandish,
a bit
but
like,
a little bit fresh too.
That
Tonder Madeleine.
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah, I love it. It's gorgeous. Okay, so I've got for you Eva, Rome 63.
Right.
Which I think you know quite well.
4160 Tuesdays, Rome 63.
And then I've got 2 Guerlain atomizers here. This is Homme Precious Nectar.
Good one.
Orange blossom and almond. It's gorgeous.
Yep.
And I've also got Iris Ganache.
Ah.
So what do you think?
It's easy for me because I don't think I've smelled you wear it enough. Iris Ganache.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
You went to all that trouble to get it from someone from Paris, got it for you. So yeah, Iris Ganache.
Brilliant, that's what it is then. So we're off.
Have a great day or night, whatever you're doing, and we'll see you soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Hiya, we are in sunny Margate.
Hello.
And we're going to give you our scent of the day.
Yep.
Mine is Sexiest Scent on the Planet, and this is Parfum Strength. Very nice, vanillic, woody, sweet scent.
Lovely. And I'm wearing a decant of Terracotta from Guerlain, which is a bit citrusy and floral, and it's got coconut in it, so it's really nice summer scent. Made for women, but I like wearing it.
Yeah, and really nice and fresh.
Yeah, beautiful.
Lovely. See you in the next video.
See you.
Hi.
Hello.
So, scent of the night tonight. It's now Sunday night, and I'm wearing Mon Precious and Nectar from Guerlain. So I smell of orange blossoms and almond, a little bit powdery, a tiny bit fresh.
Lovely. I really like this one, yeah.
It's really nice, isn't it?
I get a bit mixed up between all your Guerlains because there is that similarity with all of them, but this one, beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it.
And what are you wearing?
This is a new sample that I got from Fragrance Samples UK, and it's Balenciaga Poron from 1990, a real classic, old school fougere, more looking back to the 80s, although it came out in 1990. Kind of really spicy and masculine smelling, old school, might remind some people a bit of things like Gorse and or Paco Rabanne Poron.
I'm definitely getting that Gorse feel, like, but now it's kind of like pine foresty.
It's
like
more
Christmas
mossy
trees.
And green, I think, than Gorse. If you like things like Azaro Poron from the late 70s, it reminds me a bit of that. I really like it.
Okay.
Different.
Great. Well, we're going to have a little drink and film frag chat.
Bye-bye.
See you then.
I think that like maybe you're thinking about it way more than like me. Like it's not even really being like an issue for me. I'm sort of just like, meh.
It's massive. Yes.
Oh my god, stop. Like I don't think.
Hiya, just a quick catch up for you. So on Monday, I wore Angelique Noir from Guerlain. It's from the L'Art et Matier line. I won't show you the decant because it's not that attractive to see, but I felt like wearing it because I've got another decant on the way. It's not one I particularly need to own a full bottle of, but it is very beautiful. It starts out almost like sweets. It's kind of like slightly, kind of like fruity sweets, and then it dries down into the most delectable vanilla. If you really love vanillas, it's definitely one to try. The vanilla in there, it just smells so expensive. It smells really, really good. It just doesn't smell like so many vanilla fragrances. It's more in the lines of Terracotta from Indol. It's that kind of smooth, refined, beautiful, natural smelling vanilla. So Angelique Noir for Monday. Then Tuesday, I've got these two. So I started off with Laboratory Perfumes Gorse. I wore that through till just after lunchtime, and I actually got a bit bored of it. So Gorse is very much a lime and coconut smell, much like Virgin Island water. It definitely gets compared to Virgin Island water a lot, and it is very, very close. But what I found was it doesn't have much changeability on the skin, so I got a bit bored of it. There's nothing wrong with it. I do definitely enjoy the smell, but it just got to a point about 4 or 5 hours in that I felt the need to change it up, and I did. So I went in with my travel size of Powder and Dust, which is that one there from SP Parfums, which I love. I adore it. I often find myself spraying a little bit of Powder and Dust on, even if it's just a little bit on one hand when I'm wearing something else. I just find it so addictive. So that was what I wore Monday and Tuesday. And I thought I'd bring you outside to tell you my scent of today, which is Wednesday. This is going to be the last one this week because I'm off on a little break, going away tomorrow, and I'll be doing a separate video on that, and there may well be a special guest in that video. You can probably guess. So today's fragrance is Tobacco Rose from Papillon. Now, it probably only needs about 3 sprays. I will do an extra one on my wrist, and that is it. This stuff is so strong. I'm going to work. I've got a meeting at 9 AM, so it's got about an hour or so to settle down on my skin. It is a gorgeous, savoury fragrance. It's not like any other rose fragrance that I know. It's got a hay note, beeswax. It smells slightly resinous, almost a little bit leathery. It smells a bit smoky. It is just beautiful. It is so unique. It is amazing. I don't reach for it very often because it is a little bit, it's a little bit out of my comfort zone really, because I tend to go for very sweet fragrances or quite sweet fragrances, and this one is one of my less sweet fragrances, but it is beautiful. And what I love actually is the dry down. It's pretty good now, but when it dries down it is glorious. It is absolutely stunning. I might even come back to you with a few words on that in a bit. So here we are, the final video in this little collection, and I'm just giving you my final thoughts, or my midday thoughts, on Tobacco Rose. I have reviewed it before, please feel free to have a look at it, but I just thought I'd mention how I feel about it right now at this particular stage. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, so it's been on my skin a good 5 or so hours, and it's gorgeous. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't wear Tobacco Rose on normal days, you know, work days, warm days. I feel like it's strong and special and should be reserved for special occasions, nights out, or cooler days, because it is so strong in the opening. But actually, today's warm yet quite breezy, and it smells gorgeous. It does not smell too much or too loud or cloying or anything like that. It is just, as the wind is, or the breeze is hitting me, I'm just getting tiny wafts of it coming up to my nose, and it's gorgeous. And how it smells is kind of earthy and mineral like. If you love the way the rain smells when you first get a first rain, you know, that really lovely chalky concrete like smell, I think you would call it petrichor, the way that the rain smells when it hits the pavement and the earth, and it brings up that mineral earthiness. It's got some of that in it, and it's just blending absolutely beautifully with my environment here, with the grass, which is probably not that dry where it's rained fairly recently. My bum's getting wet. And it's just, you know, you've got those smells. I've got trees around me, and the grass has been cut fairly recently here as well, so I've got all of those smells, and it's melding with that just beautifully. It does smell very natural. I wouldn't necessarily pick out the rose in this fragrance. If rose wasn't in the title, I don't know that I'd even notice the rose was there, particularly at this stage now. And I feel like I'm getting some grassy vetiver, not dirty, rooty, earthy vetiver, not what you get from Terre d'Hermès, but the kind of vetiver that I really love, which is that kind of high-pitched, almost lemon-like grassy note, slightly woody. It's really, really beautiful. I need to wear this more often. I specifically put this on my silver tray because I'm trying to wear fragrances that I'm not wearing as often. A, to make my life more interesting, B, to make these videos a little bit more interesting. And I'm so glad I chose to wear this fragrance today, and I'm definitely going to be wearing it more often and not just reserving it for a particular days or occasions, etc. So anyway, that's it. My next video will come from somewhere slightly more exciting than here. I'm currently in Snodland in Kent in England. You really don't need to know where that is, trust me. But this is quite a nice little local park. So I'm going to eat my lunch now and my cold coffee, and cold for a reason, you know, it's one of those. So I'm going to have my lunch now, and we'll catch you in the next video.